I'd like to ask you, Jamison Manwaring, what is the biggest risk?
The biggest risk that I see today is continued oversupply of housing, and we always go back to Econ 101 that it's supply and demand, and we have a lot of demand in our markets that we cover for housing. There are not enough people who can afford to buy a home, so more and more people are renting, but we've built a lot of apartments also. So if the supply of new apartments is stronger than the demand, then price either stays the same or can potentially move down. And so as I'm looking out the next few years, it really is when this new supply starts to go away and we get to more of an equilibrium with our supply and demand. The past few years, the biggest risk has been what would happen with interest rates and where do we land? And I think now we've kind of gone through that. Right now, what I'm looking at is future supply, what will happen in 2025. And as appears right now, 2026, 27, 28, the demand, the supply falls off a cliff. I do think besides the supply, what happens with insurance is a hot topic right now because we just saw what happened in with the fires in California. We're having a big blizzard right now on the southeast that is freezing people and it's going to cause problems. And insurance is, in some people think insurance is kind of a broken model when it comes to commercial real estate and and how you make insurance work. In some cases, when you buy an older building in Arizona, you might get one bid from an insurance broker, and that's all you can find. One company who will put insurance on the 1960s building, even if the building is all up to code and has updated electrical panels and other things, maybe one person, so one company, where 6, 7 years ago you'd have 3 or 4 quotes. So insurance is in a really precarious spot. And I do know it's hard in some places to get insurance in Florida and Texas with the hurricanes and now with California. So that we think it I think it'll figure itself out. Um, and whether that means higher premiums or adjusting risks in other ways so that there'll be a marketplace. But it is definitely a hot topic and something if you're an investor or an operator, you need to stay on top of because it's a changing landscape right now.